to address something that has been weighing heavily on my heart ever since I came to Jamaica and started sharing what's happening in Jamaica after Hurricane Melissa. A few people have been attacking, discouraging, and even shaming me and others for coming to Jamaica right now. But let me tell you this: rebuilding does not happen in silence.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Real Things podcast. As you can hear for yourself, this is exactly what we will be addressing here today on the podcast. For those of you who are coming for regular village shenanigans, today is not the day. You can come back another day. Today, we are going to do a real quick and fast podcast episode. It's Friday. I'm still a bit under the weather, as you can hear my voice, hence me not appearing on camera. If you've made it to this channel for the first time, I want to welcome you kindly, kindly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to stop and listen. Kindly look around, get familiar, and join the family. And for those of you who are returning for the umpteenth time, welcome, welcome back. Before we get into today's episode, I want to tell you to take the time out to, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And, give yourself a pat on the back for the ones who always, always come back. Let's just delve into a little break and we'll come right back. All right, my people. All right, that was a pause for a worthy cause. I'm a bit under the weather, so sometimes I'll have to take a pause to cough, and you know the thing go. Anyway, so as you can see from this thumbnail here on screen, YouTubers faces backlash, warned not to exploit Jamaica. So a few days ago, we've seen where the Mwango, did a video, um, and someone she was premiering, and someone asked a question in the video, like they've been asking numerous times, but that one was direct, um, about her not helping Jamaicans during these perilous times. And the Mwango addressed this commenter, this person who asked the question. She addressed them, by basically saying that people are going through things, may not be her exact words. People are going through things at different times, and people shouldn't be here telling others how and when to do or when to move, what to do, how to do, what to do. The Mongo also made it clear that she did not come to her camera any of those times when she made it her duty to be supporting people. She never took to her cameras. She never felt the need to do that. She has always been a supporter of either one or the other in Jamaica. You understand? We've seen also where other YouTubers I saw a video, someone was saying that she was given free rides from what point to what point. But if I can go back, not to trying to justify anything, but just to say that sometimes, it's easy for us to get pissed, to get angry, and say many things, but we really don't know what is happening on the ground. I remember when she took Shane to wherever they went on the island, whichever island they went, I can't remember at this point in time. And also, she bought Shane a vlogging equipment. And not Shane alone. She also bought Esther vlogging equipment. I remember she contributed to a salon in Trenchtown. I think she bought tiles for the floors or something like that. She was doing things. And I think the information only came out somehow about Shane because Shane himself made it public. You understand? He made it public. Anywho, She make sure she made sure that she helped in whatever way she can. And you know what? At the end of the day, we don't know what these people are going through. We don't know. She's building, she's doing what she's doing. So I think, what most people had actually not think. What most people started out asking and requesting for her to do was to speak more on the issue, because when it was time, when at that time when the hurricane was moving towards the island, I could remember people were telling her, why don't you speak about and pray for the people of Jamaica? Speak about it, speak about it, speak about it. There were numerous comments whenever she comes on, till at some point it seemed very annoying because like it was just coming, you know? Anyway, put that aside. Some few days ago, she addressed the comment that the person made, and people took it and they ran with it, and they told her off that she like they're selfish, and they it's all about they themselves and nobody else. They did what they could have done. As far as me, especially, I'm speaking on about her. I watched her, I saw her made comments. So she said that this is what she can do at this point. Well, we have our two eyes and we can see that she's building and building on a monkey business. You understand? You see her staying put right now where she is. It simply means that there's no money. Anyway, there's an old saying that the smallest of deed is better than the grandest of intention. And if she even did her deed a million years ago, it simply means that she gave whenever she could have done so, when time allowed her to do just that. Now, to get to the story of today, or the headlines of today, is that Christmas list came some few days ago also. Um, he did a video where he was showcasing the monies, his revenue that he generates on YouTube monthly, and also on videos that he generated in Jamaica while in Jamaica. When me tell you, said the man opened his YouTube analytics page and he was down there showing, which this is something people don't really get into their finances here in John Public, and he was open enough to show all of that, just to clarify to whomever was hitting on him, telling him that he should, or they as YouTubers should give more or give back to Jamaica because they've gained from Jamaica. He had to come and clear the air to clarify that he called some friends that he had in Jamaica, some other YouTubers, and they advised him not at this time. He was advised not to come at this time because literally everybody everybody at this time wants, like, to even to you could call it, like, all the YouTubers in Jamaica, give them a break. Let them tell their story. That's basically what he said he was told. Let them as Jamaicans tell their story. Leave the international aspect out of it. Don't come now. In other words, or for lack of better words, don't come now. Let us tell our stories. Let us make some money because we need it. Well, honestly, it's a mixed feeling when it comes to that part of it, because as for me, honestly, the more the merrier. And people have platforms where Chris have a massive following, and we don't know, what these people can do, what they're capable of. But I find that a lot of people are sometimes quick to want to take it all for themselves. And also, in the case of where we heard African Tigress saying that she was judged mercilessly, she was told off and told not to try to exploit. She's been doing videos after videos on this situation. So it's, if you know African Tigress, you know that, these things will bother her and she will keep coming back, coming back, coming back until she decides to stop. because obviously she's human and she feels some sort of way. So she keeps doing videos to prove a point that Jamaica really needs help. Now, I sat here some few days ago and I was saying, like, I don't have it financially right now. I don't, because I'm going through a lot of things. I don't come here on the platform either to talk about that this morning, but I'm just saying that I don't have it. But I use my platform in any way that I could to bring awareness to the situation on the ground. Who knows? Who knows? If there was anything that I aired here, imagine me, a struggling YouTuber with a small channel, and I came out and I played something, and somebody decided to say, "Oh my, I saw this person. I wonder where I could find this person. Let's try and help." Da 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 da. Even Jamaican uncle, you know, even though his followings are bigger than mine, but still we are young, we are small channels, and he's there trying to put things together to go now to go and help his community. Well, as for my community personally, my community is a-okay. I'm on the north side and I'm fine. I'm fine. I thank God for that. Some people houses, like, the water came up into their houses, but nobody died right there on the ocean front. Thank God for that, because we were looking for massive is waves and so on, but it didn't happen. What happened was the people in the hilly areas, like the higher up they were, those are the homes, and also those are the homes that are poorly built. Honestly, a lot of those homes. Not that people on the seafront didn't sustain any damage. Our buildings on the seafront didn't. They did, but not as bad as or loss of life or anything. Not to my knowledge. I haven't heard anything like that. Anywho, um, so we saw where Christmas list had to come out. Demongo had to come out firstly, and clear the air to let them know that she's been doing what she could afford to at the time when she did, but right now she's not in the position to do anything other than to just, continually praying for them and be some form of moral support in whatever way she can. We saw Christmas list having to come out to even show his analytics, to show people that he's transparent with his revenue that he earned, because they're accusing him of, scraping monies from Jamaica in terms of views and subscribers. And know that Jamaica needs the help. He's not there to help. He had to open up and show them that no such thing, because whatever they thought that he earned from Jamaica, it no go so at all. And he was also ready to come, but he was warned, do not come. Do not come, by other YouTubers. Actually, he said his YouTuber friends, do not come. Allow us as Jamaicans to tell our own stories. What are you coming to tell? You weren't here. That's basically, what they're saying. You weren't here. What are you coming to tell? But the way how I see it as them being damn greedy, and probably think that he's a bigger YouTuber. So he is just going to come now to draw attention from their little channels who is struggling to meet up, to go up, to grow. He's gonna draw the attention from them and turn it to himself. And I know in all of this, it is money that these YouTubers are using to get from point A to point B. So it's an investment. So you don't expect, for one to just get up and go down there with, expectations of probably helping, and also in the meantime, they need food and them need water while them on the ground. What them gonna do? Go dead for hungry? No. No. So in the case of Chris, I think he did the right thing by asking if it was okay for him to come. What's happening on the ground at this point? I think it was a good thing, but um also, at least, he used his discretion too. If they told him not to come, let them tell their stories. I understand. I totally get it. I totally get it. But I think on the part of the Jamaican YouTubers, I think also that because he has a bigger platform, and if we are if you're all looking for help, if you're all looking for help and to bring awareness, his platform, even though he can do it from anywhere actually, but sometimes when you go on the ground and give proof, you bring your receipts, you tell a better story, because right now as we speak, Fox Weather and those people are there on the ground, giving even the last bottle of water that they have been watching them from time to time, going from community to, and if they were supposed to stay in Atlanta or wherever the hell cities that they are, just to tell a story on air, nobody, people would just skip from their channels as they go and see they talk. Oh, they're talking about Jamaica and Hurricane Melissa again. We don't want to hear that. Nah, nah, nah. And they would move. So it's better to send somebody, when you put the boots on the ground, you tell a better story. And hence, whatever happened or whatever brought African Tigress into Jamaica at this point, well, I don't really know her business. I don't really care to know her business really. But because I saw her videos one back to back to back since this whole thing came up of them accusing her of trying to exploit the situation, I was like, no, whatever brought her there, whether she was called there to bring out to use her platform to bring her awareness, I don't know. I don't really don't know whether she was invited by a friend, whether she was invited by the government. I don't know what she's doing there. I don't watch her that much. I don't watch. Period. I don't watch her. You understand? I don't. So because she's always off for lengthy periods. So sometimes even me as a podcaster, I do tend to forget her. YouTube don't recommend her. But because we're all tagging Hurricane Melissa, she somehow showed up on my feed back to, because all that content is when it started showing her again when she went back to Jamaica. Because we most likely using the same tags. Anywho, my people. So you heard her saying what she's saying. Let's just listen in some more.
And it does not happen by staying away.
All right, so I will just replay that. Um, for those of you who are joining, let's just replay that a little bit so you guys can hear is what really is going on.
I want to address something that has been weighing heavily on my heart ever since I came to Jamaica and started sharing what's happening in Jamaica after Hurricane Melissa. A few people have been attacking, discouraging, and even shaming me and others for coming to Jamaica right now. But let me tell you this: rebuilding does not happen in silence, and it does not happen by staying away. Jamaica relies on tourism. Real people's livelihoods depend on visitors showing up, buying from vendors, booking tours, and putting money directly into the hands of families who lost so much. When you walk through communities, you'll see the truth for yourself. The vendors are grateful to make even a little right now, because every sale helps them to start again. The fishermen, the craft sellers, the cooks, the drivers, these people are feeling the weight of this disaster.
No, I couldn't agree with her more. Honestly, I couldn't agree with her more because indeed, bringing awareness to the situation, there are places there that probably nobody has, communities there that probably nobody has yet even to visit. So, as I said, the more the merrier. And the more people bring awareness to certain, because even right now as I speak, I saw on TVJ News, which is the Jamaica television, our television Jamaica, um, the news was they brought a piece that said the forgotten parish, Hanover, the forgotten parish. And the MP, one of the MP came on and was basically saying that nobody came to actually see what happened over in that parish. They've not gotten any help. They, like basically they've been left behind. So if you have people, like more people on the ground with platforms that can actually bring awareness. I don't know what she's doing really. I don't know where in Jamaica she is or what is she doing at this point in time. Um the piece, the video that I got this clip from, she was saying something about the cruise ships have returned, and that would have been on the north side, like maybe Ocho Rios or something, because um, some of those places were never hit that hard. And remember also that it is tourism that drives, you know, Jamaica economy, especially in those parts. On the south side, which is St. Elizabeth, where the hurricane landed, that would have been Jamaica's breadbasket. So if you have two hands and one of them get a little injury, you know, it's good that you try to make sure that you take care of the other hand that is well and okay enough to operate, because to balance it out. That's just the way how I see it. So indeed, if the ships are back there and they're doing their thing, it is good, because I didn't know that. I'm saying all of that to say it is good that she brought awareness to that, because not even the government had said on the websites that I normally go, I visit on a daily basis, because honestly, um I run other channels and I would get the correct information from the government website instead of taking watered down info. So seeing her standing and saying that the cruise ships are back, so on and so forth, and I know that she's not going to be lying like that, because people would come for her. Period. Saying I trust her enough, you know, to know that the ships are there, and people doing what they have to do in order to. I don't really know. Somebody's calling me and I have no idea what that is. Yeah, so the ships are there, and people are trying to bring back some sort of normalcy in a them life. Anyway, my people, um honestly, as I said, the more the merrier, not in a bad way. The more the merrier, meaning that the more YouTubers, or the more people rather, that comes in and bring more awareness. There are 14 parishes and there are places that some people haven't gone as yet. That's what I'm basically trying to say. That is just my view on it. Some people can physically go there and chuck a lot of money, give a lot. You have entertainers that are doing their thing, and even they themselves right now are up in arms because a lot of things are happening some kind of way. I understand when these things happen, that people tend to get a bit anxious, people tend to get a bit edgy, and tempers will flare, because you, on the other hand, cannot even please everybody. And if you try to please everybody, then I think you'll be going in too many directions. So in this clip, this young lady was saying that Tigress was saying that she will not stop loving Jamaica because a few people would come to her content and make I would say some keyboard warriors would come and make problems and try to leave certain types of comment to distract her from what her mission is, which is to bring awareness to what's happening there. She may not have it in the millions or the tens of thousands to give, but she's using her platform. We don't know who she knows. We don't know who is willing to rally behind her, for maybe a family. Maybe she was even sent to actually assist some particular person. So sometimes when you see some things happening, you don't question it, especially in a situation like this. You don't even question it. And you don't even go about creating any animosity if people are willing to help. So to the ones, I say, to the stoppers of progress, you know, to the stoppers of progress, this is not the time for nobody to come picking and pointing fingers at the other one, because this one can, they're not supposed to be, da 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 da. Da. No, no, no. It's nonsensical. It's nonsensical. We should stand together, do whatever. At least it is her money that she took and pay her plane fare to go wherever she's do whatever to go and do whatever she's doing there. If it is her money, I don't know. Well, she must have purchased the plane ticket, or if somebody purchased it for her, I don't know. All I'm saying is that she's there on the ground, and if you must will be seeing some kind of support, for somebody one way or the other, meaning that she'll be featuring people on her channel one way or the other. If you're willing to help, you go help, but don't fight. Don't fight. Don't push her. Don't try to insult her and tell her not to come back to Jamaica this time, just like what they did with the Christmas list. I mean, the guys. his friends told him to come back, coming out in the next 2 weeks or something, something, something. But I guess that's when everything is done. You get the news while it's hot. Also, that's the if as long as you're a journalist, independent journalist, you're gonna wanna go when the news is hot and where it is hot. Yo, what I say? Anyway, I do understand the Jamaican concept. Is me, and they want it and they want to do it for themselves. So I get it, I do get it, 110%. But in times of trouble, we're supposed to be coming together, not to fall apart and tear down each other. Nah, 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 nah. Anyway, my people, big up on yourself. Thank you for listening in to my little podcast today. It's short, it's quite short. Yeah, we have other things to do. Besides that, I'm also not 100%, so I'm trying to just do it quick and fast and then go back to my little shell to heal. Anyway, my people, continually leaving your thoughts and comments in the comment section. I know sometimes you don't get a chance to come out when I'm here premiering, but whenever you watch, leave a like, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and let us meet in the next one. Big up on yourself. See you again. See you again on the next episode. Peace.